It is February 20th of 2012 and time for a look at your local news. The supermajority proposal is a flash in the pan, says Minnesota Senator Bill Ingebretson, the state senator representing District 11. The proposal seeks to make any tax increase dependent on passing by a supermajority, or 3/5 vote, of Minnesota voters. It's just a side effect of capital frustration, he says.
Sometimes legislators seem like they want and I understand they want the public to be more involved in the process, but frankly, that's what they send us here to do.
The Minnesota Constitution requires a balanced general fund budget every 2 years. Ingebretson doesn't support the supermajority idea. He says it's the job of legislators to balance the budget. That's what they're elected for. Sign up for Minnesota's Walk-in Access program has begun. The statewide voluntary program compensates landowners who allow hunters onto their land. Although the program favors land already enrolled in a conservation program like CRP, this year the state is considering other land like wetlands for inclusion. Landowners who apply and are accepted into the program are paid $10 per acre with a possible $3 bump. Stevens County Soil and Water Conservation District's Andy Rice has more.
That's going to depend on a few different factors. They would get an additional $1 per acre if they enroll over 140 acres. They could get an additional $1 per acre if they are less than a half mile from public hunting land, which would be DNR, Fish and Wildlife land. Or they could receive another $1 per acre if they enter into a multiple-year contract.
To sign up, you can stop by the district office and pick up an application. They are back. If you missed the Tonic Sulfat concert in Morris earlier this month, or if you want to see them again, head to the Chicago, Alberta School this Thursday, February 23rd. The group takes the stage at 7 p.m. The Minnesota-based group is traveling to rural schools as part of a grant to educate and entertain through music. All proceeds from the concert will benefit the school. Tickets are available by calling the Chicago, Alberta School. You can snowshoe to the peak of Glacial Lake State Park this Saturday. On February 25th, a 5-mile round-trip hike will lead to the highest point of Glacial Lakes and feature the beautiful glacial scenery. The trip starts at 1 p.m. and will likely conclude around 4 p.m. Pre-registration is required. You can call Alex Watson at 320-852-7200 to reserve your spot, and snowshoes will be available for rental for $6. The Big Stone County Commissioners meet tomorrow in regular session. The board will hear from County Attorney Bill Watson on the legitimacy of Ortonville Township's interim ordinance. The ordinance is an attempt to block Strata Corporation from receiving a conditional use permit for a quarry less than a mile south of city limits. Citizens are concerned about the impact a quarry would have on air quality, the environment, and vegetation that is unique to the area. Watson will also bring a request for a public hearing before the board. The commissioners meet at 8:30 a.m. Also meeting the Morris Area School Board tomorrow in the evening. On the agenda, a presentation from the Midwest Special Education Cooperative's Todd Travis. The board will also consider the preliminary budget for 2012-13, and they will hear reports from board members. The board meets at 7 p.m. in the Morris Area High School Media Center. That's a look at your local news for February 20th, 2012. I'm Ellie Musselman reporting.